I'm part of September 2023 and 2024 cohort, MBA management cohort. And when it comes to selection of the university, there have been many factors which have influenced my decision.
So that's really amazing. So this means that Bangor is like the dream university for you.
When it comes to skills, the most important skill which I actually learned over here.
This is really amazing. This regarding the employability hub. I'll definitely like to ask few more questions about this. So. So hi everyone, this is Javed Iqbal, country representative for Bangor University, Pakistan. So we have started the podcast series, you already know. So today we are having Ms Minaal from Bangor University. She's an enrolled student at the moment there. She has done her bachelor's from 𝐁𝐚𝐤𝐢𝐭 College here at Lahore, and then she moved there for her master's MBA management program there at Bangor. So Minaal is like she has done a lot in curricular and extracurricular activities as well. So Minaal is with us, and today we are having this podcast session with Ms Minaal. Hello, Ms Minaal. How are you doing?
Hi. 𝐁𝐚𝐤𝐢𝐭. Hello. I'm very well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ms Minaal. You have given us time for this podcast session. So we're having very lively questions with you today, and I hope you'll enjoy those as well. So, Ms Minaal, my first question to you is, which intake you actually joined Bangor? And in UK we have a lot of universities, so you choose Bangor actually. So, what is the main element that actually influenced your decision that Bangor is the university for you?
I'm part of September 2023 and 2024 cohort, MBA management cohort. And when it comes to selection of the university, there have been many factors which have influenced my decision. I applied in 3 different universities simultaneously. But I went for Bangor University because it was in top 50 universities in UK, within the top 50 universities. Secondly, because I was applying for an MBA program, I noticed that Bangor University's business school is within the top 5 rankings, especially their finance and banking department. So that influenced my decision when it comes to academics. However, one of the most important factor which influenced my decision was the living cost and the tuition fee. Bangor University's tuition fee is actually relatively lower as compared to other institutions in England, as well as the living cost is 20 to 30% lower as compared to if you go and stay in England.
So that's really amazing. So this means that Bangor is like the dream university for you with respect to cost and accommodation. You have not mentioned the scholarship as well. So we are offering quite a good lucrative scholarships as well.
They gave me a scholarship which helped me to pay my admission fee immediately, which was more than £4,000. That was also part of the deal. Yes, that was also there. And because I was coming with 3 children, for me the living cost and was one of the very important factors I had to look into.
That's perfect. So this is something about your decision that you took for Bangor University. So now the next important question is, so Bangor is totally focused on skill-oriented training, yeah. So I was Bangor twice, and I checked, I visited different schools, especially business school as well. So I checked that they have all the arrangement to equip students with the live skills that are required in current scenario, current professional world. So how do you believe that these skills, how they are imparting the skills, and how do you believe that you are getting the right skills for your career?
When it comes to skills, the most important skill which I actually learned over here was critical thinking. That was one thing which I was never taught in my school, right? And critical research and inquiry, because you are actually taught to question everything, and that's the very important thing when you go out in professional life. Addition to that, my degree actually had a CMI level 7 certification attached to it, which was very important for me, because I wanted to, when I step out, I wanted to apply for a mid-level role. So CMI level 7 certification gives you a leadership certification. So that was by default attached with my MBA degree. So that was also one of the positive things. When it comes to career development and skill, Bangor University has a employability hub. That employability hub actually has, it is a portal which has a lot of resources, how you can carve your CV, how you can polish your profile over LinkedIn and Indeed websites, on these professional social media websites. In addition to that, if you have to apply for internship programs for different jobs within the Bangor, outside the Bangor, so all those keep on appearing over there. So once the student registers to this hub, these things you're attached to the portal, and you have all the knowledge pouring into your website, into your email. Yes.
So this is really amazing, this regarding the employability hub. I'll definitely like to ask few more questions about this. So, this is something very attractive. So normally, whenever a student visits us, they call me, they visit a website, they send a social media message, they normally ask for jobs. So this is very important that, Bangor is having an employability hub. So we'll discuss something about employability hub as well. So, Ms Minaal, my next question to you is, once the student is, from Pakistan or from any other part of the country, they're moving to Bangor. This means they are in different culture, they are in, all different environment. So this is very important, that how supportive the environment is. So when you actually landed at Bangor, so how do you find the environment there? Although I visited there, I know that it's a multicultural university. So how you find the supportive environment there? You supportive with respect to academic and the general student support as well?
There are many factors to it. When it comes to Wales is actually a Welsh, hardcore Welsh. They speak their own language, which is Welsh, right? And because even though the language, the instruction they give, the faculty, the instruction they give out, that is very much consistent, and across the board, English has been used. However, when you go out, you do struggle when it comes to their accent, and when it comes to their the way they communicate. They have a different culture, they're conservative also. But I never had any issue with the faculty. I never had any sort of issue, because the faculty is, they go out of the way to help you, and they're very good mentors. But when it comes to students, there is a lot of diversity. There's a multicultural student which is pouring in Bangor University. And I realized that what I learned from that is that you learn to respect their culture, their values, students with a different dialect, different personal experience and baggage. And then you learn to give space to everybody, and then that's how you grow, not only in a personal way but also in a professional way. You learn to work with variety of people, but in a teamwork.
Oh, that's really amazing. That's really amazing. So this means that you found faculty very supportive, and obviously, when you travel from one country.
Faculty, what I really liked about the faculty is that they're always there to answer you. They're always there, not only there to support you academically, but also in a personal way. They're there to mentor you. They, whenever I had a problem, you just have to send out an email to your faculty member, and they're there to respond. And I don't know whether it has something to do with the COVID, or by nature, these people are like that they're very empathetic towards you. You just tell them that you have an issue, you can't submit anything on time. They would be there to guide you and help you. There's a skill center portal, which is actually very few students utilize that service, and very few actually know about it. The skill center is there because when I do my assignment, because I'm a postgraduate student, my faculty would not be there to give me feedback on every line or what because I'm coming from Pakistan, my writing style is going to be different, right? But skill center, there are people over there. You go to them, you show them your assignments, you show them your work, and they give you feedback on each and every line and they guide you how to go about it, what is expected out of you. So, and then you have a personal tutor also. The personal tutor is there to make sure that you are on the right track. If your health is not supporting you to do certain tasks, if you're mentally you're getting any sort of anxiety, so your personal tutor is there to help you individually. So you have an individual one-to-one meeting with that personal tutor. Initially it's fortnight, then goes into a monthly schedule, but everybody's there to support you. It's just that you should know the right channel where to go to.
That's really amazing. And you know what, Minaal, when I was at Bangor, so I met with a couple of students there. They were having some problem. So they said that if you can discuss our case with the relative, faculty members. So I approached those faculty members. I'm really amazed to know, before I tell something to those, faculty members, they know the student by name. So I actually really amazed that, the faculty there are too much concerned and too much, involved that they know their student by name. This was really amazing. So thank you so much, Minaal, for sharing this, views with us. So this is the one part, the academic part. The other is like, obviously, when student is there are certain problems students face, like financial problems, like accommodation problems, other problems. So this means, there's a well-established student support department as well. So how you find student support department there?
I had a very different experience with them as compared to what I heard from my senior cohort or my students, my colleagues as well. When I came over here, I had, because I had 3 dependents. I'm a single mother with 3 children, and I couldn't find accommodation. For 2 months, I couldn't find accommodation, and I went to the international student body. And I just said, I'm just depleting my resources because I'm paying for these rental places where I'm just living temporarily and all these Airbnb and all that. So help me. And it is amazing that they not only gave me a grant, they financially supported me, because they could see, when they see a genuine case, they help you. So not only that, they helped me with they granted me a certain amount that at least this will help you to stay for another month in some Airbnb. But there's a portal again for these university runs where all the registered all the registered property dealers are registered on that portal. So you contact them and they let you know that which property is available to get on rent. Now why I said I had a different experience, because I came with 3 children, and when you come to England and Wales, only as an individual student, getting a place is very easy for you, because you can actually, when you're getting admission, you can actually book an accommodation there and then with the university. While people like us who come with dependents, we have to land over here and then we have to book a private accommodation. So our process is completely different. But international student body actually really helped me throughout in this whole process.
Thank you so much, Minaal. This is very interesting and very relevant news for the students who are planning to join Bangor very soon. So my last two questions, Manal. So now, first of all, I'll go for this employability hub. So you know what, student normally ask that, is there a job opportunities at Bangor, or if we have some job opportunities in nearby cities. So you told us that Bangor has established employability hub there, where they support students for their job purpose. So would you please elaborate how important that employability hub is? Number one. Number two, how a student who is planning to join Bangor, for this Jan intake or for upcoming intake, how can those students be benefited through those employability hub? What is the best way to use that employability hub? If you can please.
When you come over here, we come in January or in September. The best way to go for the jobs right now, because you immediately want to have a job, is basically when you have Halloween and Christmas coming up, you have seasonal jobs coming up, right? So when you land over here, there are certain portals you must register yourself. One is Indeed, and Indeed helped me to get a job. When I came over here in October, immediately I got a seasonal job in Primark. It was a retail assistant job. It was obviously, as a student, you cannot work more than 20 hours. So you can only get these sort of jobs. Don't look for very high paid jobs. So you can only get the job into retail. So please come with this mindset that yes, you're going to work in the retail. So the first job I got was into Primark as a retail assistant. It was a 3 months contract job because it was a seasonal job. But they liked my work, and then they confirmed me as their permanent employee. And then I continued there till January. But I kept searching. I kept using Indeed. And I got an opportunity, because for this job, I had to travel 2 hours to another town. So there was a bus ride involved, which was taking a lot of toll on me, on my academics as well. So that's why I kept looking for another job. And I got this opportunity in Co-op. Co-op is another very big company over here. This company is into 3 different areas. One is in retail and insurance, and there's another sector as well. Anyways, so I got a team lead role over there. Again, it was a 20 hours job, but it was just 20 minutes away from my house. But Indeed was the portal which helped me to get this job as well. Addition to that, I was registered to all the official websites of different companies as well. So that wherever there would be a job, I would get an email from the companies. But my last, which is actually a very good job I secured, is my recent one, which is Stratus is a company, which is the IT consultancy company attached with NHS. I got this job through LinkedIn, and this role appeared over there. It was again temporary. It was again a part-time role because I'm a student. However, they plan to go ahead, and once I'm done with my degree, my contract would switch to 40 hours role. So this is going to my permanent job, which I've actually landed before I've graduated. So, but this required a lot of hard work. I was continuously searching. You could see that, yes, I have been getting jobs, but there were hundreds of applications behind this, hundreds of rejections behind it. So I have been applying where Bangor Employability Hub helped me, because I was registered to that hub. I was able to apply for different internship programs which are appearing on the website of different organizations. Whatever jobs which were appearing in university, within the university, I was applying over there also. It's just my luck, I couldn't get hold of any, but yes, the jobs were there. So at least whatever is happening within the market, Employability Hub keeps you up to date. You are in touch with it. And many of my colleagues actually got the opportunity to brush up their CV. You're coming from Nigeria, India, Uganda, Pakistan, from different people. You have your own writing style. But when you come to England, Employability Hub management, they help you how to polish your CV for the organizations over here. And then you register with them, and that's how you go about it.
That's really amazing and very nice message for the student who are planning to join Bangor, that you have to be very vigilant. You have to be very active over the social media, especially the website you mentioned like Indeed, LinkedIn, and all that. You have to be very active there, but the jobs are there. So my last question, Minaal, thank you so much again for your time. So my last question to you is, when you landed Bangor, when you basically reached Bangor, what's the first thing comes to your mind?
The place is such a beautiful place. There's so much of peace. I came from Karachi, so you can imagine I was coming from a lot of hustle and bustle, right? There was noise, there's people around you. But when you come to Bangor University, you realize that you actually you can focus on yourself. You can focus on your studies. The population is very low, right? I'm actually not living in Bangor. I'm living 20 minutes away. There's a town over there, 𝐁𝐚𝐤𝐢𝐿. I live over there. It's a hardcore Welsh town. There's fortunately or unfortunately, there's not a single Pakistani, Indian, or any other multicultural person over here. This is a Welsh town where I'm living, and the population of this town is not more than 6,000 to 7,000 people. Why I became so focused in my studies and my academics and my career side, because I was away from hustle and bustle. I do travel to London, and but after 2 days, there's so much of anxiety over there that I want to rush back to Bangor and 𝐁𝐚𝐤𝐢𝐿. And yes, that's this aura around you, the serenity, the peace. That's the beauty about this town.
Indeed, and trust me, when I landed, first time I visited Bangor back in Feb this year. So trust me, when I reached Bangor at the management center, it was Sunday, by the way. So and I was having jet lag. I traveled throughout the night, but trust me, when I landed there, I just checked into the room. I dropped my luggage there, and I was out in the street.
You want to be on the road,
and
and you just want to inhale this clear air, which is very good for your lungs as well. Yes.
But Minaal, very last question now is your message to the student who are now planning to join Bangor.
What I have to tell, I have different. I have Indian friends now. I have Nigerian friends, and I've realized one very important thing. They always used to ask me, "How do you manage with 3 children as a single mother?" You have to have first thing, which is very important for me. You have to have faith that what is destined for you, you will get it. That's the most important thing. But that's not the only thing. You really have to work hard. If you're coming over here, please do not think that this is bed of roses, and no, once you have landed over here, everybody's going to be left, right, center helping you out. No, you have to approach people. You have to be proactive. You have to run after people. People will not be running after you. I was the one who was, I was always in touch with with the director of my business school. I was always in touch with my personal tutor. I was not hesitant to seek help from anyone. And that has helped me to progress. And yes, one thing very important, there would be times when you would go into depression. You would have anxiety attacks, that things are not working according to your plan. But I'm telling you, things do work out. It's just that you need to invest more time. You have to be more patient. And because now people are not coming with dependents. So for you getting accommodation, and please, that's the most important thing people suffer, is that the accommodation. When you come over here, make sure before you come over here, you contact the university for accommodation and you book the accommodation beforehand, because otherwise you will not be able to survive.
Thank you so much, Manal. And so I have created a group as well for the Pakistani students. So I used to give the numbers to the students who are planning to go there. So that really helped them for the accommodation and other purpose. So thank you so much, Manal. Thanks for your time. Thank you so much, audience. You are with us today, and we are having the second episode of this newly started podcast session. And we actually will having the enrolled student for you, the alumni for you, and the officials from Bangor University as well in this podcast series. So looking forward to see you soon in next podcast series. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Manal, as well. Thank you.